inspired routine. So here it is. Now, as we did with our salsa routine, I'm not here to teach you any ballet technique. We're just using it as an inspiration to create the moves. So a lot of it, I've taken out the arms, so it's not complicated. All I want you to think about is pulling up out of the hips, keeping the spine nice and long at the back, keeping the shoulders down, and I'm going to talk you through it nice and slowly. Here we go. So, typical ballerina stance, we're just going to take the feet together, and then we're just going to open out the toes, turning out in the hips, so you're not just turning out the feet, you're turning out the knees and the hips. Really hold on with your bum. That's probably my top tip for this one. Really clench your bum in, that helps with your turnout. Lovely. We're going to start with our arms down here, so you want to think you're holding a big ball, so they're rounded. And for our introduction, we're just going to lift them to about the height of your belly button. We're going to open them so the ball's got bigger, so the arms are staying rounded. And then they're going to come down to rest on your hips. That's so you don't have to think about them, because it can be quite tricky if you've not done ballet before to coordinate arms and legs. So I'm keeping it nice and easy for you. Now, trying not to go into too much technique, we're going to go into what we call tondus. So they're just points, basically. You're pointing in and out with the feet. We're starting with my right leg. We're going to take the weight onto the left. Think about pulling up nice and tall still through that spine. And with the points, as I said, I'm not going into too much technique, but you'll notice with ballet, they tend to stay on the floor. So try and keep those toes down. Now, here we go. We point forwards. So you're keeping the side of that foot facing the front. Bring it back. We do one to the side, point side, bring it back to the back. We point, bring it back, one to the side. Lovely, that's one sequence. We do the same again. So we point forward and back, side and back. We go back and in, side and in. Same on the other side, so we just change the weight nice and quickly. Same with the other leg, so we go forward and side, we go back and side, and again, we go forwards, side, back and side. The last one is going to cross in front. This is what you call a ballet fifth position if you want to be technical. Now it crosses in front because all of ours are going to cross from here on in. And we're walking forward, so we're changing legs, starting with the back. We go point, bring it in. Other side, point, bring it in. So you'll notice you're creeping forwards. We do 4, so that's your last one. And then a leg that's just come in goes straight back out again in order to go back. So 2, that's 3, and 4, cross behind. Lovely, so we've done our forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back, side, so do it twice. On both legs, we've done cross in front for 4, we've done cross behind for 4, and then just to finish off our verse, we're going to move to the side. So we've just brought this leg back in, and we're going to go straight out with it again. We point to the side, we're going to bend, plie, down in the middle, change the weight, so you're coming up on the other side, cross that foot in front. Same the other way. We point side, we bend, change the weight, pull it in. Side, bend, out, pull it in. Last time, bend, out, pull it in. Now you'll notice when we come back to the start, I always pull this one in behind. That's because when we go into our chorus, we're going to pull it in, but we're going to leave a gap. If I turn to the side, we're pulling it in to leave a gap. This is like a 4th position in ballet, so that's where it comes from. So you pull that into the back. You don't have to leave too big a gap. The arms will have been on the waist the whole time, and we're just going to release them. The knees are going to do bounces. This is our chorus. We're going to open up the arms. So you're presenting the front leg, holding that beach ball, which is slightly oval this time because you've got one arm in front, one arm to the side. So we bounce. I'm just going to do the feet. We lift the back foot to meet the knee. Try and keep that knee to the side. We cross it behind, almost like a big curtsy. And again, it comes all the way up. We come down, put the other leg behind. Okay, so we bounce the other side. We're presenting the other leg. So bounce 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, back leg. Lift and curtsy, lift and comes back to the middle so we can start our verse again. Now let's just add the chorus arms in. I've added the one in already. So from the first side, we have our presenting our leg arms with our bounces. Now here are our arms with our knee lift. If you're having trouble with balance, just take them back to the waist. Keep it simple on both sides. If you want to give it a go, what we're going to do is we're going to reach up over that arm. So this front arm and the top of your leg are parallel. We reach up, and as they go back, they just go the other way to look behind down this arm. They come back and lower. So you can try that a few times. They're just working through this right angle, up and over. That's the one. Let's try on the other side. So we're presenting the other leg. We do bounce, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go, lift up. Same arm and leg at the front. Lift and curtsy to look back. Lift and down. Sorry, down, back to where we started. Let's go from the top again. I know there's a lot in there, but we've only got one more section to learn, so you're nearly there. From the top, the verse. Here we go. Points. Forward, in, side, in, back, and side. And again, forward and side, back, changing legs. Forward and side, back and side. One more time. Crossing in, front. We come forward for 2, 3. Same leg going back for 2, 3. Same leg going out, bend, up and in, out, bend, up and in, out, bend, up and in. Chorus 2 bounces. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to add the arms. We reach up and down, up, change legs. Bounce 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the arms we reach and down, reach and down. The second time we get to our chorus, that repeats. So we do some more bounces just so that you're aware of that. And then we've got one more section, our bridge section comes in the middle. We're coming back to our setup. This is first position, if you wanted to know. The arms are going to stay on the hips if you want, or you can open them out to that wide beach ball. Second position, if you want the technical term. I'm going to do some kicks. Keeping it slow, don't panic. Weight on the leg. This is my right leg moving first, so my right leg's the one that started us off. My right leg's the one that starts us off here as well. Here we go. We point forward. We lift. Now you don't have to lift high, just a tiny bit off the floor if you want to, that's fine. So we've gone forward, lift, lower, pull it in. Then we're going to do 2 kicks. Same sort of thing, we push along the floor to lift and in, lift and in. Change legs, we point forward, lift, lower, pull it in and kick and kick. This is going to cross all the way behind to start off our chorus, straight into our bounces. Okay, so it's just point, lift, lower, in, kick, and kick. Other side, point, lift, lower, in, kick, and kick. Nice and easy. Then back to our chorus bounces with our arms or without. If you want to take them out, that's fine. And then to finish, we'll have finished on the second side, up, lower, and we're just going to come back to our start-up position with our beach ball down below, so we've got nice rounded arms, and style, of course. So that's your ending. Now I understand there is quite a bit of ballet technique in there, but I've tried to keep it nice and simple for you, just to give you a taster. So let's give it a go. Here we go, just open out those toes, turning in the hips. Beach ball arms, they come out, open to the hips. Here we go, point to the side, back and side, same again. Changing legs, point forward and side, back and side, lunge again. Lovely, cross in front, coming forwards, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, same leg going back, same leg to the side, bend, stretch and together, side, bend, stretch together. Last one, leave a gap to thanks for our chorus. Lovely, lift that back leg, lift and lower, lift, changing legs and back. Nice, lift the back leg, lift and lower, lift back to the beginning, point and point. Same again, forward and side, back and side, change legs, forward and side, keep it going. Lovely, cross in front, coming forward, for 2, 3 and 4, going back, same leg. Lovely, to the side to bend and stretch, and close, and again. 2 more. Last one, leave a gap to chorus, and back. Lovely, lift up that back leg, lift and lower, lift, changing legs. Nice, lift that back leg and lower, lift, change legs and again, back. Lift the leg, lift and lower, lift, changing legs and back. Last time, lift and lower, lift, back together. Here we go, forward, lift, down, together. 2 kicks, up and down. Up, other leg. Forward, lift, lower, together. And kick. Kick all the way to the back. Chorus, nice. Nice, take out the arms of your knees, lift and down. Lift, changing legs. Nice, lift that leg and down. Lift other side. Come on, last 2. Lift and lower. Lift other side. Last one. Lift and lower. Lift. Place the feet together and hold. Well done.